Welcome to my channel. So today's episode has to do with food and growing your own food. And I'm putting my mittens on today because it's a little bit cold here in Pacific Grove, California. So a friend of mine recently came to me and said, "Hey, I don't have food." I said, "Okay, we can fix that." He's got a small apartment they rent. And I've looked at his balcony before and helped him set up his balcony to grow food. But he didn't really take that advice to heart. So we're going to try this again. And I'm not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video. So any of the products that you see today are purchased by me. And they're a gift to a friend of mine. If I don't eat them myself or put them in my own garden. The first one is going to be cherry tomatoes. And each one of these cherry tomatoes contains roughly 20 seeds. And each seed makes a plant that can grow 20 tomatoes easy. So this is a 100-year supply of food right here in my hand for him. So that's just cherry tomatoes. Then we have red potatoes. Now he can plant every other one of these and he'd have an endless supply of food for potatoes. That's starch and that's fruit so far. If he has the space and we can figure it out, we got yams and we got sweet potato, and then I have a plethora of seeds. Now I'm going to give you a description on where these seeds came from, but again, I'm not sponsored. But if you want to get a hold of the seed company, the seed company is Johnny Seed, and their website is johnnyseeds.com. Their phone number to their business is 1-877-564-6697, and they're out of Winslow, Maine. So their address for writing them a letter is 955 Benton Avenue, Winslow, Maine 04901, and that's Johnny Seed. And that's where I got my seed from for this endeavor. Johnny Seed is not sponsoring me. They're just a seed company that I selected for their diverse availability of seeds throughout the year. So with this being said, I got a variety of seeds. I got dill, fennel, marigold, melons, and radishes and stuff. I got a variety of foods for my friend to plant, and they're all in the vegetable classification except for the melons. So he should be able to get a salad out of growing the vegetables. He should be able to get potatoes, which are starch, out of growing the potatoes, and the sweet potatoes and the yams. And he should be able to get some nice cherry tomatoes out of the deal. This is not a complete meal system. That's not what this is. This is to diversify his diet so that way he can grow his own food and start producing a sustainable system for himself. Now, unfortunately, I've tried this before with him. So we already have the racking system, the lighting system, the watering system. That's all established and figured out. He didn't use it. So this is the second attempt to get him to use his balcony, and I'm going to give an update on that later. I don't expect success. So due to low expectations and prior failures, I'm going to anticipate that he's not going to complete the process, or he's not going to keep it up. That's on me. Okay. But when you have a friend that's in need, you do what you can to help. So I'm going to give him the incentive. I'm going to give him the push, and I'm going to give him some instructions to continue, which probably means I'm going to have to pay him to produce his own food, which is probably not economically viable for me. What it does do for me, though, is it gives me another nursery to grow food that I don't have to maintain. So if I pay him $20 a week to handle this food process, and he only has to work 1 hour a week on it, he gets something out of it, I get something out of it. It's a win-win without endless losses. But that means that I'm going to have to dedicate some money to his process, which is probably 52 weeks times $20, whatever that comes out to. It's going to be, I don't know, $1,000 or something. Not $1,000. It's going to be like, whatever. Yeah, it'll be like $1,000. So I have to dedicate $1,000 to keep my friend alive and keep him going. But I get seed value out of it. I get fruit value out of it. It's not that bad. It's a lot less than what I'd have to do if I had to purchase seed every week, you know, for this. This volume of seeds that I purchased from Johnny Seed was just over the $200 mark, which gives me, at the time of this video, it gave me free shipping from Maine to California. And that is an incentive for them to have me purchase more, which I did, gladly. And we're going to make this experiment, and we're going to see how it works. I'm going to keep you updated on it. So if you have questions, comments, put them in the comments section below. If you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up. If you really, really like this content, you can subscribe. If you really, really like this content, share it with a friend. And if you really, really, really like this content, I need you to make a video and share it with me, because I want to see what you're doing out there in the world. I want to see what people are thinking, how they're thinking, what they're doing. I'm doing my part. This is part of the permaculture system. We take care of the earth, we take care of the people of the earth, and we take care of the systems of the earth, and we return a surplus back to the first two. So we got to be in cooperation. I'm going to have to go out of my way to help my friend. But if it benefits both of us, it's a win-win situation. So it's not really a losing situation. It'll cost me about $1,200 a year to maintain that, because I might have to buy him more seed or other seed varieties of seeds to keep him going, because he may not maintain the system the way I want him to. But if I pay him, and he's incentivized by payment, then at least once a week he takes care of the business. So if you have the ability to help a friend and it only costs you $20 a week to do this, I highly encourage people to help each other. It's just a thinking process. Have a great day.